Welcome. This is a rare experience to me. First time I am giving online class. This is a trial video. This is a demo which is useful for 9th as well as 10th class students.
All the best, sir.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. See, I have identified some common syllabus for all the states of India. It may be in 9th class or 10th class. In some states, it may be in 9th class. In some other states, it may be introduced in 10th classes. But some areas, common areas have been identified. They may be common even for CBSE and ICSE syllabus also. I have identified certain areas. They are mensuration, in which surface areas and volumes of cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, sphere, hemisphere, and pyramid are covered. And algebra. Algebra means polynomials, solving of quadratic equations, and simultaneous linear equations. This may be covered in algebra. Trigonometry. Trigonometry generally in secondary standard, some relations regarding ratios, standard angles, identities. In some states, little allied angles that too pertaining to first quadrant, 90 minus theta, even not even 90 plus theta relations are there, I think. And I have identified geometry. In geometry, triangles. Triangles means congruence and similarity. Congruence might have been dealt in 9th class and similarity is dealt in 10th class, or minor alteration may be there. And something regarding circles, some theorems regarding circles. These are the identified topics for geometry. And at the end, progressions, AP, GP, HP. These may be the common core syllabus for irrespective of the state. Among all these, I'll pick up one chapter, that is trigonometry. Okay, trigonometry. What is trigonometry? So trigonometry is a new branch of mathematics which connects the relation between angles and sides. We know that sum of three angles of triangle is 180 degree. That is the relation between angles only. And regarding the sides, inequality is well known. The sum of any two sides is greater than the third side, and the difference between any two sides is less than the third side. Also, this is most general inequality. And regarding the right angle triangle, we know relation sum of squares of any two sides, the sides containing right angle is equal to square of the hypotenuse. These are all the identities which relate sides to sides or angles to angle. But we have not seen anywhere up to 9th class or 8th class any relation which is directly connecting both angles and sides. That we learn in trigonometry. What is the scope of this trigonometry? This trigonometry scope is unimaginable. Whatever technology we are using, cell phone or computer, or even I am connected to you, there is a lot of trigonometry behind it. Trigonometry is connected to calculus. Calculus is what not. Entire technology is based on calculus. Let us not go into more details of that scope. You will. Why scope is given? Because the student will get interest in learning the chapter when the scope is known. And what trigonometry in secondary stage and what trigonometry in +2 stage is totally different. I think it is almost 10 times more. Number of relations, number of identities, almost 10 times you will study in +2 stage. Okay, that is about in higher class +2 stage. And correlation of trigonometry to other sciences. Trigonometry is directly connected to the physics. Without trigonometry, we can't learn physics. For example, Snell's law of reflection, that is mu, the refractive index is sin I by sin R. Like that, so many relations you will see in physics. It is also connected to chemistry. There may be very little correlation to life sciences like biological sciences, but in higher stage, it is inevitable. Trigonometry is inevitable. So, learning of trigonometry enhances our knowledge in learning of the other related sciences also. Now, what is the basics or essentials to learn the trigonometry? So, in lower classes, you have studied Pythagoras theorem. Of course, proof may be given in 10th class, but the knowledge of Pythagoras theorem might have been introduced from 7th or 8th onwards. The proof will be kept in only 10th class or 9th class, depending upon different states. The knowledge of Pythagoras theorem is the main basis of this trigonometry. Another concept is similar triangles. Similar triangles is a latent concept. So many teachers who are teaching trigonometry think that similar triangles is not at all related to the trigonometry, but it is a latent concept. Think why similar triangles is connected to trigonometry. You think yourself. Now Pythagoras theorem, I need not go into the detail. Sum of squares of the sides containing the right angle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. One example is also given that is well known. Even an 8th class student can understand. I'm not going to details of it. Now similar triangles. This is a new concept. This is introduced mostly 99% in almost all every state. This is introduced in 10th class. There are two conditions for triangles to be similar. One is corresponding angles are equal. Another is corresponding sides are proportional. But these are the two conditions. Both the conditions must be followed for any two polygons to be similar. But for triangles, only for judging two triangles to be similar, we need not verify both the conditions. We can verify AA similarity, SSS similarity, or SAS similarity. So among these three, first one, AA similarity, plays vital role in trigonometry. Next. So similarity of right triangles. So what is similarity of triangles? We have understood. Similarity of right triangles. Two right triangles are similar if a pair of acute angles are equal. Why? Think yourself. And what is the need of this similarity of right triangles? You will understand.
Can anyone answer this?
Can anyone? I'll unmute. What is the role of similarity of right triangles? What is the role of similarity of right triangles in defining the trigonometric ratios? Can anyone?
Can anyone unmute yourself and talk?
Can anyone? You can unmute and give talk. Anyone? I'll unmute some of.
Sir.
Okay, Maipal.
What is the question?
Similarity of right triangles plays vital role in the definition of trigonometric ratios. We have not yet defined. Before defining the trigonometric ratios, similarity of right triangle has a greater significance.
So the ratios are constant in similar triangles.
What is the significance of that for in definition of trigonometric ratios? Okay, no problem. I will explain at the end. Okay, no problem. I will explain at the end. Okay, let us go to the next one. See, trigonometry is a new branch of science. Whenever you go to new country, you will see new people. You have to acquaint with new people and new language. So it's a trigonometry is a new world to which the students, secondary students are entering. So in that new world, if you acquaint with the 6 members, the entire trigonometry is over. So first of all, you have to acquaint with the 6 members. What are their full names? What are their short names? Generally, SINE theta, sine theta is the full name. It is shortened as SIN theta. Don't read it as sin theta. It has not committed any sin. Sine theta. Similarly, cosine theta becomes cos theta. Tangent theta becomes tan theta. Cosecant theta becomes cosec theta. Secant theta becomes sec theta. And cotangent becomes cot theta. Actually, there are only 3 ratios: sine theta, tan theta, and sec theta are the original ratios. Others are complementary ratios in one sense. In another sense, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta are the three ratios. Others are the reciprocal relations. That is why the name cosine has come. It is a complementary sign. Similarly, tangent. Complementary tangent is cotangent. Complementary secant is cotangent. The word complementary, two letters are picked up from complementary, that is attached co. Why that names, why that relations you will understand while allied angles concept 90 minus theta relations are introduced to you in later classes. See, before exactly going into the trigonometric ratio, the terminology of the sides is very, very important. With respect to theta, what is opposite, what is adjacent, what is hypotenuse. Just to observe these two triangles, you will notice, but the hypotenuse is rigid. It is always opposite to the right angle. The other two terms, opposite and adjacent, are relative. They are with respect to the concerned angle theta. Theta is a symbol. Instead of theta, we may use any other symbol, but worldwide, widely used symbol is theta. Now, definition of the trigonometric ratios. Generally, trigonometric ratios are introduced in another order. Any teacher in a traditional order, sine, cos, tan are introduced first. Next, cosec, sec, cot are introduced. But I am introducing a new way. I introduce simultaneously sine theta and cosec theta, with which the student will be able to learn that they are reciprocals to each other. Sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse, cosec theta is hypotenuse by opposite. Immediately the student recognizes, he himself or he or she will say that sine theta is 1 by cosec theta is 1 by sine theta, and also sine theta into cosec theta is equal to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relations. All the 5 relations are treated as a single relation. With this, load of formula, number of formula will decrease and memory becomes easier. That is the first package is sine theta relation. Second package is cos theta relations. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Sec theta is hypotenuse by adjacent. Cos theta is 1 by sec theta. Sec theta is 1 by cos theta. Cos theta into sec theta is 1. So this is the second relation. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 30 relations. But I don't say 30 relations. I say only 3 relations in trigonometry. A student will remember 3 relations. So last is tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite. Tan theta is reciprocal of cot theta. Cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta, and the product is 1. In addition to this, if they also remember that tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, cot theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta in this relation itself, then the almost high school standard, secondary standard, 25% trigonometry of the formulas are memorized. Just they have to remember only 3 relations and 3 correlated relations. So now let us see an example how the problems are there. If tan theta is equal to 3 by 4, then find the trigonometric ratios of remaining angles, remaining ratios of theta. Here condition is must be given theta less than 90 degree. What happens if theta is equal to 90 degree or theta exceeds 90 degree? What is the limit of theta? Actually, theta can take any real numbers, but not for all trigonometric ratios. For sin theta and cos theta, theta can take any real number. For the remaining 4 trigonometric ratios, there are restrictions. All those things you will study in higher class. Let us restrict ourselves for theta as acute angle in this video. Now, solution for this. Tan theta is equal to 3 by 4 means if you connect it with a triangle, opposite will be 3, adjacent will be 4. Is opposite 3? Exactly 3. Is adjacent 4? Think. Is it 3 or something else? Adjacent also, is it 4, exactly 4 or something else? Think and now relate it to the question I have asked, you will get the answer. So, okay, imagine that it is only 3 units and it is only 4 units. As we have not mentioned units, I can take it as 3 units, I can take it as 4 units. Opposite is 3 units, adjacent is 5 units. Think, how do you calculate hypotenuse? Hypotenuse just by using Pythagoras theorem. It's already that example is given. We can easily calculate C is equal to 5 using Pythagoras theorem. Now cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is 4 by 5. Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, 3 by 5. So just for any problem, first you calculate only sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, and then sin theta is equal to 3 by 5 implies cosec theta is 5 by 3, cos theta is equal to 4 by 5 implies sec theta is equal to 5 by 4, tan theta is equal to tan theta is the last one is identify the mistake in last two relations. Anybody? What is the mistake which is typed mistake?
Tan
I
theta
think
is by 3 by 5 instead
by
of 3 by 4.
Okay, typing error, typographical error is. Please kindly ignore the typographical error. So why I'm giving 6 relations side by side. Again, students will acquaint with the trigonometric ratio and its reciprocal. In this way, if we teach the trigonometry, it will directly enter into their instead of entering into the rote memory, it will go to their permanent memory. So, what is the conclusion out of this? If any trigonometric ratio or any trigonometric ratio of acute angle is given, theta is acute angle of any of the 6 ratios is given, means 2 sides of a right angle triangles are known. Third side can be calculated with the help of Pythagoras theorem. With the help of all the 3 sides, we can calculate the other 5 ratios easily. Most of the students depend on the textbook problems for solving. There is no hard and fast rule that all the 3 sides must be rational. But if all the 3 sides are natural numbers, students enjoy the problem. For enjoyment, I have seen number of textbooks always why they are restricted to few Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25 or 8, 15, 17. Only these numbers are seen on all the problems. We can create lot of problems. Students themselves they can coin the problems which give only integral positive integral solutions. For that, little knowledge of primitive Pythagorean triplet is essential. First of all, what is a Pythagorean triplet? Pythagorean triplet means the 3 sides of a right angle triangle are natural numbers. Those 3 sides will form a Pythagorean triplet. For example, 3, 4, 5 forms a Pythagorean triplet. All its multiples also form Pythagorean triplet. 6, 8, 10 form a Pythagorean triplet. Next, what is a primitive Pythagorean triplet? If the HCF of those 3 sides is 1, then they are called primitive triplets. So everyone knows an identity, well-known identity. A is m squared minus n squared, B is 2mn, C is equal to m squared plus n squared, where m and n are natural numbers such that m is greater than n. They will generate Pythagorean triplets, but all the triplets generated need not be primitive. So to get the primitive Pythagorean triplet, in addition to the 2 conditions, mn belongs to n, m greater than n, we have to impose 2 more conditions. That is, m and n have different parity. What is meant by parity here? If one is even, other is odd. If n is even, n is odd, and vice versa. And next one is m and n are co-primes. With the help of these conditions, you can create your own problem. Let us see one example. Okay, I have taken m is equal to 7, n is equal to 4. Are they all the conditions are followed? First condition is m and n are natural numbers. It is followed. M greater than n, it is also followed. M and n must have different parity. It is followed here because m is odd and n is even. Now it must generate a primitive triad. What is m squared minus n squared? 7 squared minus 4 squared is 33. 2mn becomes 56 and m squared plus n squared is 65. So 33, 56, 65 form a Pythagorean triplets. Now you can easily coin a trigonometry question based upon trigonometric ratio. That is, I have given this question: tan theta is equal to 33 by 56. Then find the trigonometric ratios, other 5 trigonometric ratios. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed the class. Now I unmute.
You can unmute yourself. And
You
ask
can
the-
unmute yourself. Not only doubts, you may not have any doubts. It's a very simple topic. You can also give me suggestions for improvisation. Okay, please talk one by one. When one starts talking, others are
Sir,
requested not to interfere.
Sir, shall I start? Mahipal Reddy.
Mahipal Reddy is starting. All the others, please listen to him.
Sir, good evening and good evening to all the participants.
Hmm.
The topic is very quite simply superb. Hmm?
Yeah.
And the scope initially have started with trigonometry. They have taken this topic,
Yeah.
and in that also have given a sequential order. So we have to the scope of the chapter to the students, so that definitely they should know that to create the interest, so that they can learn. You have given so many examples like that. All the technology we are using behind that, the trigonometry is there.
Yeah.
So in that way, for every chapter, we have to give the scope of that chapter, in which way it is going to be useful in the day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So that we can create the interest in the students. So this is very much attracted me and very useful point.
Thank you.
And the second one, even I also doesn't know. That is the really just like the short forms, that is sine and sine, cosine. We know that, but co stands for complementary.
Yeah. Thank you. At least you are enlightened in one aspect due to my video.
I am really saying that this is a simple concept, but so maths is a ocean. So everywhere we can get a good points.
Yeah.
So this CO stands for complementary. Really, I am telling that I didn't observe that.
Okay.
With this class, I have taken this, so I am grateful to you. And one more important thing is the primitive triplets. Of course, I know this topic. This is also introduced by you.
Yeah, I have a video. On that also. I have uploaded a video in YouTube.
Yes. Before this, I have discussed with you this primitive triplets. This topic also I have learned from you.
Yeah.
I'm also thankful to once again. And if we tell to our students this primitive triplets, really they can enjoy.
They can create their own problems. They don't depend on textbook.
That's what I am saying. They can get the primitive triplets and they can enjoy. They can create the problems.
Even it is very pathetic that teachers are copying the textbook problems and giving in the formative assignments and tests.
Yes.
With the help of primitive triplets, they can give their own problems.
Yes, sir. Teachers also doesn't know that. Many teachers also doesn't know this about primitive triplets. Fine. Totally, the class is very fantastic, and thanks for me give you the opportunity to participate in this. So for the time taking, I am giving you the opportunity to others to talk.
Okay. I am unmuting you. Please.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Right.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Who is this?
Good evening. Prabhakar Rao.
Prabhakar. Okay.
Sir, nice class. We learn more from this class. And how simple to memorize such a trigonometric ratio.
Yeah. Order of introducing the ratios plays vital role.
By this way, our textbooks.
They are not
in
following
remaining
this
days,
order. They introduce cos after the sign, and they introduce 6 ratios in a different way. If we introduce in this
it
way,
is easy to easy to understand below average students.
yeah, it reduces the tax tax to the brain. Remembering it reduces the tax to brain
Sir,
to remember.
My suggestion.
Yeah.
It is easy to present all these trigonometric ratios by using the set square, sir. Set square.
Set squares.
In our compass, there are 2 set squares.
Yeah.
Okay. One is 45, 19.
Yeah, that I will utilize in the next very next second exercise is of standard angles. That will that is my plan.
30, 60, 90. It is easy to understand.
Yeah. That will be useful while introducing the standard angles.
Okay, sir.
Here we have just I told that theta is an acute angle, and also I told that theta can take any real number also, more than 360 also. But we are restricting in this video for acute angle. Step by step, the student will have to learn in step by step.
Okay, sir. Nice class, sir. We enjoy a lot.
Okay. Please give chance to others also.
Okay.
Okay. Any other? Any other? I'm
Hello.
Hello.
This is Sridhar from Allahabad.
Yeah. Hi, Sridhar.
The thing is, class went on well. Your presentation is also very nice. And I find that the slides prepared are also very nice.
All credit goes to my son Anvesh.
These are clearly visible. That means one can clearly see whatever is being shared. One thing, I don't know if I am correct. If this can be a little slow, maybe now presently.
It's a trial, and I'm first time I am appearing online.
Yes, maybe this is the first time that anyone has initiated this sort of.
And that too. In this one only teachers are made.
Yes,
in this one, the only teachers are participants, not the students.
Okay.
We have, for a trial we have taken only that too. All the teachers are experts.
Okay.
All the identified subject experts are made for trial.
Yes.
That's why I went with little speed. Okay, good suggestion. Why the same thing will be after 2 days. I am doing the same thing for the students. An excellent suggestion. Definitely, I'll slow down the speed.
Then
definitely good suggestion. Thank you.
Can there be a combination of English and Telugu, or how? I don't know how the participants. That means
no. See, as far as possible, in Telangana, almost all Telugu medium students are being closed. So very few number of Telugu students are there, and also if I express in Telugu and English, number of students from other states also may view. They may feel that why some students from Karnataka may be viewing. They may feel disturbed if it is they will think that it is better if it is in Kannada.
Yes.
Like that. That's regional languages means English is better for it's a common language. English is better.
That's true. Okay.
Thank you for your suggestions.
Yeah. Next, anyone who wants to speak?
Anyone? Sahaja
or Nagesh?
And only Nagesh and Sahaja are left. Please unmute Nagesh. Sir Nagesh, sir. Nagesh.
No, they have to unmute. Okay. Cool.
Nagesh, can you unmute and ask?
No.
And then Sahaja?
Hello.
Sir,
I'm
Excuse me?
Okay. Sahaja.
What is the relation between similarity of triangles and trigonometry?
Oh, one question. Okay, for example,
Explain.
let me go. What is sin 30?
Sin 30 1/2. Okay.
1/2. Can you draw a triangle for 1/2? Do you draw 1 centimeter opposite side and 2 centimeters hypotenuse?
No.
Or 1 kilometer or 1 meter? Did you not understand? Number of
Yes,
triangles I can draw. Is there any restriction for size? Sin 30 I want. So many infinite triangles I can draw, right angle triangles with 30 degree and 90 degree or to two angles. Two angles are equal. So number of triangles infinite, all our triangles are similar. That is why the sin 30 is 1/2 irrespective of the size of the triangle.
Okay.
Did you get?
Yes.
Irrespective of the size, it doesn't depend on the size of the. Thank you, because I forgot that I posed it out and I told that I will answer for you at the end.
I waited for that. I don't know that.
Did you get it now?
Yes, I have cleared.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Last, before summing up, anyone else?
Nagesh Anna.
Anyone?
Nagesh sir, you can unmute yourself if you are trying facing difficulties.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, Nagesh sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Nagesh sir, we are able.
Is it Repala Nagesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. At last you came.
Sir. Introducing trigonometry is fine, sir. Trigonometric ratios.
You can, yes, sir, if you feel inconvenient, you can speak in regional language also.
Sir. త్రికోణమితి నిష్పత్తుల్ని మీరు చెప్పడం బాగున్నా సార్. తర్వాత ఇంకొకటి మనం పైథాగోరియన్ ట్రిప్లెట్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో వాటిని ఫైండింగ్ చేయడం కూడా బాగుంది. అంటే ఏదైనా 2 నెంబర్ తీసుకొని m² - n² 2mn m² + n² అవి కనుక్కుంటే అవే పైథాగోరియన్ ట్రిప్లెట్స్ అయితే అనేది ఒకటి చెప్పడం అది బాగుంది. తర్వాత ఇవి ఇప్పుడు సైన్ కి కోసైన్, కాస్ అంటే కోసైన్ కదా సార్?
అవును, కాంప్లిమెంటరీ సైన్ ని కోసైన్ అంటారు.
మీరు చెప్పడం ఇది కొత్తగా నాకైతే కొత్తగా నేర్చుకున్నాను సార్ నేనైతే. కాంప్లిమెంటరీ ఆఫ్ సైన్, దట్ ఈస్ కోసైన్. అది నేను కొత్తగా నేర్చుకున్నాను సార్ ఇప్పుడు. ఇంట్రడ్యూసింగ్ అయితే బాగున్నది సార్ రేషియోస్.
ఓకే.
తర్వాత ఈ సిమిలారిటీని ఉపయోగించడం అనేది అక్కడ ఏవైనా సరే మనకి 10th క్లాస్ లో ఫస్ట్ ఈ రేషియోస్ ను సిమిలర్ ట్రయాంగిల్స్ తోటే చూపెట్టిర్రు. అయితే దానికంటే మనం యూనిట్ సర్కిల్ అయితేనే బాగుంటది కదా సార్?
యూనిట్ సర్కిల్ ఎప్పుడు పోతామంటే సార్, యూనిట్ సర్కిల్ ది నేను ఇప్పుడు అక్యూట్ యాంగిల్ కి రిస్ట్రిక్ట్ అయినప్పుడు యూనిట్ సర్కిల్ ది చెప్పను నేను. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ కోరిలేటింగ్ ట్రిగ్నామెట్రీ కోఆర్డినేట్ జామెట్రీ. నేను తర్వాత ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోయినప్పుడు అది ట్రిగ్నామెట్రీకి కోఆర్డినేట్ జామెట్రీకి పాత 10th క్లాస్ సిలబస్ లో ఉండేది మనకి అని. ఇప్పుడు లేదు. అది ఓన్లీ sin 90 డిగ్రీ చెప్పేటప్పుడు, sin 90 అండ్ sin 0 చెప్పేటప్పుడు అవసరం పడుతుంది అది.
అవును.
ఇంకా స్టాండర్డ్ యాంగిల్స్ రాలేదు కదా, అప్పుడే ఎందుకు భయపెట్టడం స్టూడెంట్స్ కి అని స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ పోదామని ఇండక్షన్ మెథడ్ లో.
సో టోటల్ నాకైతే 3 పాయింట్స్ బాగా నచ్చాయి సార్.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ. Thank you, one and all.